Up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C, and I would have honestly done the Basketball Wives LA season 3, episode 1 premiere a little earlier, but a couple things going. Number one, I'm still sick with a cold, so it's my first. If y'all's first time watching me, I'm still kind of dealing with that. So I haven't even responded to the comments in my last few videos yet because I've been watching video stuff, but I've been under the weather. We got another snowstorm, about 3 to 6 inches here, and I'm in Detroit, Michigan, y'all, so you know how that goes. And then I usually don't watch the episode like with the commercials. I try to wait, DVR it, and I found out it didn't DVR, so I was only able to catch 30 minutes. Then I try to get the other time, and I finally just seen the first 10 minutes or whatever the rest of it. So here we go, y'all. Let's get it on. So I swear, half of this episode, majority of it was kind of like Jackie's doing interviews, like personal interviews, like, one-on-one talk show type of stuff, life coach, whatever. Because that's how the way she was presenting herself and talking, not just like like generally like this natural or friendship booming. But to my knowledge, it seems like at least the first episode, I guess the season, the first episode of each season, I guess she would be the calmest. That's what it seemed like to me until we seen the previews. Then we also have a couple arguments, usually at some type of, and when ladies around the table, that usually comes up, or we around the couch, somehow it's a table involved, and some least about 4 females, and we usually see some type of argument, okay? And usually somebody picks up Drea. At least once or twice a season. I'm just saying, she's always the main topic. So we got 4 ladies, and I think it's Arene. She gets brought up in the middle of the episode. I can't wait to talk about her ass. We got British with 2 T's, Brandi, and Sunde. Okay. And the interesting of this fast forward, let's get through with Brandi real quick. Now Brandi, she's married. She's actually is another basketball wife. She is survivor of ovarian cancer. She was, I think they found out when she was actually 6 months, 6 months in, 6 months pregnant, whatever. But it was in 2007 that she found out, and when her hair came off, her husband ended up shaving his head and so forth, and whatever. She came out to LA. One of the main reasons is because of Beck Stocks to try to see possibly if she can, having a child. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. She's also real good friends from Malaysia, who's back here. She's the main survivor 3, because they did major cleanup on all the people on this. And they became, close over time because they're basketball wives. So, Malaysia good, she understands more that, because of the situation that, husband's on the road, the entertainment, so forth. And so, Brittany goes from us that, Jackie wants to see her. And Jackie does end up, she comes over Jackie's house and she tells about the cancer thing. Jackie seems sympathetic about, understanding how she felt because of, her mother who died of cancer. May she rest in peace. And, so forth. So we see her later on, and I'll save that last bit for last bit. So as far as this woman here, she's been through a lot and so forth. So it's kind of, like, does she really need to be on the show to be going through this type of health issues and stuff like this, We'll see how that plays out, okay? But look like in the preview, she's willing to try to whip somebody's ass later on. So, let's get on to who else. British, for what I gather is Jackie's friend she met in the nightclub, right? We kind of don't see her until halfway after Sunday, who's supposed to be best friend, but the conversation you kind of listen to seem like some stuff, but I guess for the cameras, it don't seem like we're venting, just like, I don't know why this was put, for y'all to be good best friends, this was brought up until then, the cameras, this is just me. So anyways, British has companies and stuff like that, and her boyfriend, now fiance, he's a basketball player overseas for 7-something years. He's been up there, playing like Turkey and stuff like that in other areas. So they're trying to find out what's the next location he's going to be playing with overseas. And like I said, has to stay put. I guess she's telling me she has all these businesses, and she she talks to Jackie a little later on. Of course, like I said, Jackie's talking to his girls in an interview style. Okay, clipboard and all, glasses like this. Okay, tell me about your problems. Fall into my trap. Okay, so anyway, she's basically like this. As long as she don't know about the other chicks, whatever, she said beginning of the relationship that, he did used to be having some problem, dick slanging in other locations. And but she said now, to be the real reality in her mind, all men cheat. Regardless, if she talking about dudes for $10 an hour can cheat. I know men and blah 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 blah. Okay, keep thinking that way, whatever. Not everybody cheats, okay, regardless of their gender. That's my that's generalizing everybody, okay. So she's just like, she know he probably cheating, but as long as I don't find out, that's him. Okay, next chapter. And then we'll get to her ass later, because there was a couple contradictions. I don't know if I'm saying the right word contradiction, but I mean, let me just say another phrase. Okay, I was this way, but because it seemed at the table, two of them bras, British and Arene, whatever, kind of flipped about what they said one thing, and they changed their answer to something else. I'll explain what I was talking about. So you got her, also. And then you got, like I said, you got Brittany, Marlon, and like I said, let's go. Malaysia is talking to Drea and stuff like that. Drea is now with this guy named Orlando. He actually is a football player. And, you can see is totally different than Kamala. She has a nice, lovely house. And they moved there, they're together. In fact, I think Malaysia visits her the new house. She's so happy. They're so in love with everything. And, the kids get along and stuff like that. But she's got to, she's got to stay also here in, I guess, LA for whatever particular reason while he goes, right? And she's, but I guess she's trying to get to the point where they get engaged. She can see herself spend her life with this cat, right? And I think Malaysia was saying quicker about, again, that same thing like Rich was saying, like, as long as the cheating is not my face, but she didn't really go into detail. But leave in the comment box below, because I don't know for sure. Like I said, still doing this code and stuff. I could have sworn Malaysia said something along those lines, like there might be a problem with infidelity in her marriage or something. Yeah, so they're still cool. They've been getting cool for 3 years, and whatever. And then we go later on to Drea, also meeting with Jackie, the mentor, or also known as the conductor of, or director of this whole show, so to speak. And she is, even though she made her and Drea do not get along, they now get along now, and they're sitting there playing yoga, because now we've seen her at the beginning. Now again, maybe it's just me, but even though she was talking to her husband Doug, and they sitting barbecuing to see up there in the grill, she wants to do something with Glad again, and she didn't. I don't know if it was supposed to be in the 17th or 21st, whatever wedding, whatever case is, but kind of extending what she did last year when they got married, for the 7th or 8th time, whatever the last, they were going for a minute, but as far as whatever the last season was. And so, when she's talking about her daughter, I forgot which one. I think it's the one she calls Shannon to see, the one that she thinks is, passes the brown. Is this the one the brown passes the brown paper bag test? Is that the one she was talking about? Whatever, when she called about the G, because she said she's talked to the other one and they're doing better relationship somewhat. But I could have sworn her main focus is on the one who passes a brown paper bag test. But we all know what was exposed about her, which may not seem surprising, about how she favored her other daughter because she was, she looks fair. She looks pretty for the. She looks pretty because she's yellow. Whatever the heck mess that was on that color test bullshit. They still have problems, but I could have. It was kind of awkward when she was telling Doug about that. She said she got some G strings, right? And Doug is just like, why she didn't tell me about some G strings? Okay, we're gonna leave that on that note. She was just like, that was a mommy-daughter conversation. Awkward all around, okay? Next scene. So like I said, Jackie's already interviewed at least British, because she wants to keep also British under her wing and mentor, especially about her thinking about this whole man cheating the thing and how it's supposed to be accepted and doesn't be changed or whatever, right? So, anyways, y'all. Later on, we got, ooh, excuse me, I didn't mean to do But later on, we get introduced to Arene or whatever, right? Now, she was with this cat for about 8 years. She got 2 children, stuff like that. And her mentality is when she was going to visit Jackie, like I said, Jackie is doing all these girls damn near in interviews, okay? I think the only one she had maybe won't forget was Malaysia in this episode. Yeah, Malaysia, after she was seeing them other scenes, Drea and Brittany, she's like, I'm out until episode 2 at least. So, she meeting with Arene, like, and this is one of those bras I brought up before, that she was kind of like, she changed what the hell she looked like. Now, as far, I mean, not what she looked like, I'm sorry, y'all, but, as far as what her stance was on certain stuff. Now, she, of course, was asking, telling her about this event. She was telling, like, how she felt. Arlene, I think that's her name, was telling about how she felt about how women, how wives treat the basketball girlfriends, or fiance was ever different. And she's like, I'm not a baby mama, I'm more than that, whatever. And, what is the difference between these basketball wives than it is being girlfriend? Of course, Jackie in the confessionals is like, there is a difference, okay? Like, even though it's a piece of paper, that piece of paper, basically, her today's like makes a major difference, okay? Alright? So, that's how it is. And she asked her basically, like, how did she felt about, glad or working with her stance about, gay couples and stuff. And then how now they got all the special, they have better equipment, so now they got the side view confessionals and stuff. You see all the side, and I could have sworn some serious music being played, right? And she's just like, even to Jackie, she just gave a boost, like, and look, people can do what they want to do, but honestly, she feels kind of some type of way about, gay couples. But she was just like, I would be so devastated if my child was gay and stuff like that and blah blah blah. Till now, right? Seriously. Anyway, so what I'm saying is that that's her stance until we go in the round 10 meeting. Now let's go a little about Sunde. Now I didn't know that was the same chick, from until I seen a couple views like Ashley Shy which already has her out. Coming Pink, I didn't know. I just found out about her not too long ago, like a couple days ago, which is Keisha Urban, an author as well. It's hilarious, but they already have their reviews for Basketball Wives, so and I already just see. But yeah, I didn't know it was the same chick from the State Property, which is a hood hilarious but hood classic. Yeah, I still didn't see State Property too. Anyways, but she's talking. I didn't know it was the same chick from when she was talking to Jackie, and they were in her pool area, and then she was talking about how all these heifers need to bow down to her, basically. And I didn't know, I couldn't tell big ass glass. I wasn't paying attention. And this controversy, I don't know, they were filming beginning of of last year, but supposedly now, Sunday, now there's a couple things I googled before I got on here. There's one controversy that her daughter, who's teenage, 16 years old, ran away, right? And she basically called her on Twitter. The daughter was basically calling her a hoe or whatever, right? And it was some controversy saying that she got a picture, which I'm thinking, like, how the hell the Sunday, the mama, got a picture of her daughter about to, slobbles or knob, whatever. I'm kind of confused about that. Where did she find the shit? Did you go to the child's phone? Was it on the computer? I'm just kind of confused. Okay, and why would you want to put that? I don't know. So supposedly Sunday's contact, she has to have to talk with Jackie, even though they're best friends. They decide to talk about this when they're going down the street on, down the street on the some strip or some, shopping place area, and just talk about this event. And of course, Jackie takes time to bring up about her daughter, which, she's trying to worry about these boys. She's worried about the relationship. There's still some problems, and I think that's the one. Like I said, you know what I mean. She's and her daughter. I mean, she's just so concerned about daughter. She was my Shirley Temple. What? Like I said, and maybe it's just me, or maybe I'm getting the names confused, but please correct me if I'm wrong. But this daughter she's talking about is the one she always favored more, because she never seems to mention her oldest daughter that she had, okay? And because she was just focused really about the connection between her and that daughter. Yeah, so they kind of ended on that. But Sunday's claiming that she just was not the one who put that stuff out there. And then they were saying a couple sites that she was a home wrecker and stuff like that and whatever. So I don't know, and some snitch. But I mean, I didn't really get into that. And, that could just still be rumors. But Sunday claims like, no, her account was hacked and blah, blah, blah. So that would be pending too. unless they put her around the circles like they did. I wonder they're gonna do like they did Drea in the first season when they found the information about her and leaving the baby, stranded, and got it with a couple Lunchables and stuff in the refrigerator. Are they gonna do her the same way if it is true that she put her, that personal information that yet if the child was underage at the time online? Okay. Anyways, y'all, let's fast forward into the round table, like a call me. So Jackie decides to have all the girls meet up, right? And, I guess to find each other, get along, blah, blah, blah. Of course, like I said, Major was there, she was safe, okay? Let's fast forward, because all we see was ping pong between the debates and stuff like that. Fast forward. Brittany asks Sunday about the stuff they're talking about with the daughter thing. And Sunday's like, again, like, no, you know what? That's not true, whatever. Yeah, it was a picture and all this other stuff, but I'm not the one to put it on there. Yes, it were to see. I have no problem talking. Basically like, okay, I'm just gonna tell it like it is, but I did not put that up there. Okay. Then we got British, who's sitting up there kind of like, okay, that's wrong. We bring up somebody's kids and stuff like that. And then they were talking about, I guess Jackie decides to open up the table of discussion and talk about, about, I guess, their love lives or whatever the case was, and their men, what y'all do. And British decided to bring up her fiance's been playing overseas for 7 years, and Brandi decides to bring up, like, well, why is we playing 7 years over there? And British says something about, see, so many British Brandy things, okay? British, with 2 T's, decided to bring up that, her man is not the appropriate height for he a smurf or something, whatever she was talking about. He's not the right height. And Brandy's just like, that's BS. My husband is a power guard and stuff like that, and he's not actually the correct height or whatever. But he's been playing for so many years, stuff like that. He was free agent, used to play for Detroit and all this other stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I've been watching Pistons for a couple of years. Sorry, y'all. But I'm just saying that, British is in the confessionals like, this bitch, whatever, who does she think she is, blah, 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 right? But wait a minute, there's more. So, when Jackie decides to bring up this GLAD event, then all of a sudden, Arene decides to bring up, Miss, I'm in my beliefs, I am not for gay relationships. Decide to ask Drea. Okay, take on Drea time. Decides to ask Drea, are you and the girls, blah, 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 blah. And, Drea was like, sometimes I feel like nuts and sometimes I don't. And here's Arene decides to bring up, because I had sex with girls, but I don't date nothing like that. I just had sex with girls, but I ain't gay. Wait a minute. You do realize that does count as sex with the same sex, but you have problems against relationship, but you obviously don't have a problem with fucking the same sex. But yeah, that just contradicts what. Oh, I'm just saying this. It's like you have a. I'm confused. Does she have a problem with actually having like a romantic relationship? Is that what she was referring to? But as far as having sex, that she's not against. Work with me here, okay? And even everybody first was like, then she tried to clarify, and they were like, okay, we must be bisexual. I'm just bi-curious. That curiosity has been carried over to bisexual, okay? As far as I'm concerned, like, oh, I'm just bi-curious, like she was just thinking about some shit or whatever. It's like, oh, I was thinking about being with a woman, but oh, you just put it. So then it gets to a point is Jackie, of course, we could conducting, orchestrating this whole fiasco and BS, right? Then she points out Arene wants to point out, and she has some tension with Drea, and she decides to bring up with Drea, claiming that Drea was a Wendy Williams, that her ex, her children have seen her Wendy Williams, and because she's thinking about it's all about the kids, because Drea was with her ex-man, and, Drea was like, okay, Dad's been over 600 plus years and stuff like that, and I don't know, say Drea knew that he was with somebody else, her ex-man, whatever, and Drea was like, he's beyond me on that, why are you bringing this to me down? Coincidence, we're on camera, we're on cue, listen to Jackie, you get screwed over as far as I'm concerned, because it's kind of like, you decide to bring it up, and you decide to bring it up on this platform. Yeah, we get how Arene is. So we already know she gonna be one of those. And it is chicks, at least right now, because people, your perception when you see of these people on these shows can change sometimes show to show, or so many shows. So, anyways, Dre just like, you know what, whatever, I ain't think about your baby daddy, stuff like that, whatever. Go on with that. Basically, Dre just like, go on with that bullshit now. I'm a pro in the back of my mind. She probably like, I'm a pro with this. The group trying to attack me shit. I got used to this is season 3, and my ass is a vet on this show now. So bitch be gone. That's pretty much what she really wanted to say. And she even let the lady know, because back and then all of a sudden, here come British with 2 T's with her fuckery. Now she the main one talking about checking Brandi about, you should have been, that's not right to be asking about somebody's kids. But then this bitch got nerves like basically like, excuse me, I heard you were home. You're home. This is him asking her as if she was asking for a piece of gum, or did she have a mirror or a spare Tampax, the tampon that that she could that she could give to her, okay? Because she realized she just started. But what I'm saying is that it's like really? I mean, excuse me, are you a hoe? That's just not something you ask every day. You give happy endings every Saturday. That is not some shit you ask every goddamn, that's just not something common. Even the person that's doing this stuff, 9 times out of 10, people don't want to be asked that. No. Yeah, so Dre just like, then it got to the point, like I said, was this seem like this, right? And even though, and Brandi, I think, or even Sunde was like, why is you asking her that question then? And here go British, I just want to know. And they sit here like, the fuck? Because, I could have sworn Sunde's face was priceless with the big eyes and stuff. When Aaron was talking about, you gave us and I gave up sleeping with. I'm just saying, I had that same look, because I'm like, wait a minute, I knew why. This is the same chick that's sitting here with the serious music with the side view and talking about her beliefs and some piano that sounded like, if y'all, what was that group that won something that said too late to apologize beat? I could have sworn that was in the background. Maybe it's just me, okay? Maybe it's medication kicking in. But anyway, so pretty much Dre just let them know, like, okay, heavens, I am what y'all used to be, basically before y'all got wiped off the NC or whatever. Don't y'all forget, okay? So it pretty much ends to that, and then they give them, full trailer of the whole damn season. That's pretty much how it ends, y'all. And that's my conclusion, y'all. What I got for the recap, sorry, y'all. I'm about to get off here and take my wife home, take my ass to bed after I load this to YouTube. And like I want to say, thank you all my new subscribers, my old subscribers, my YouTube fan. I want to give a shout out again to Mike B, to Gary Abuse, for Love Majestic, Squeaky Jones, Jay from Up the Discussion, Self-Esteem Queen. I also added by Dirty Crony, Jamil TV, Janae Bessa, Jerika Latrice, Marcus Williams. If I forget about, forgive me, y'all. Sometimes switching up these days. Like I said, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Should have wrote these names down. So I think I got everybody. I hope. Please forgive me if I didn't put your name in the shouts out. And I will see y'all next video. Y'all have a pleasant week, a pleasant night, and weekend. I'll see y'all next video. I probably should be up tomorrow with Mary Jane. Okay, take care, y'all.